Hello, this is Kevin from Crypto MY. In today's episode, let's follow the updates on SHIBA INU price prediction today. Let's stay tuned. As you can see, this is SHIBA INU price prediction today, whereby SHIBA is still doing okay today and yesterday. So what really happens to SHIBA last week? Let us do some review on what happens on last week candlestick, whereby if we look at the weekly chart, actually SHIBA closed at a very strong green candlestick. Yes, even though it has a very strong wicked tail, but at least it is still closed at the green candlestick instead of red. So this shows that the buyers are still slightly stronger than the sellers. But if we look at the daily chart, the daily chart yesterday, the candlestick is also green in color, whereby it closes above the previous candlestick. So right now, what really happens and what's really going on to SHIBA? Is SHIBA going to fall below, or gonna climb back and recover above? As I have stated in my previous video 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I have mentioned that the SHIBA great time to buy, the great opportunity to buy is around 0.7 area. Why 0.7 area is because if we pull the Fibonacci retracement all the way from here to here, you can see that the 0.618 line and also the 0.786 line falls around this area. So therefore, the candlestick does really manage to fall below around this area, which is 0.618 line, and it quickly pull back all the way back up to this 0.8 area. So right now, the price of the SHIB is now falls around 0.736 to 38 area. So right now, if you can see here, this is called the descending triangle, whereby it falls slowly towards the apex of the triangle. And believe it or not, around this area will have a very strong decision whether to go up or to go down. But based on fundamental news and also technical analysis, looking at it right now, yes, it is still below the moving average line. It is still below the 20 and also the 15 moving average line. So therefore, it's still considered as a bearish signal. But then, addition to this, RSI is also showing below 50. So thus, it is still also considered as a bearish signal on the 4-hourly chart. So what is gonna happen soon is the candlestick on the market will try to consolidate around this area until it has a decision making whether to go up or to go down. But what makes me think that it will go up? There will be two reasons how this SHIBA gonna be recovering. First of the reason is because of the Etoro. As the Etoro, the latest Twitter is the new crypto assets are coming. Most likely, SHIB will be one of the crypto assets will be dropped in Etoro platform. Maybe. And this will be a very good sign for the SHIB to recover soon. As you can see, most of the comments are saying SHIBA. So thus, I couldn't wait for it. I also mentioned to you guys that I will keep you guys updated on this Etoro new coming crypto assets. We wouldn't know that whether it is SHIBA or not. But let's say if it's SHIBA, then it will most possibly will be a very good news and very good signal of recovering towards back the 0.9 area all the way to 0.1 area. So definitely something that we can take note. It even try to break upwards, but it fails to. But never mind. Let's see the latest news of what Etoro is gonna turn out in the SHIBA INU later. Furthermore, I think the latest news from Satoshi, actually from CertiK, this Tuesday we'll be hosting an AMA with a hot project. So we are looking forward to enabling our community to get to know them better. And can you really guess which it is yet? Or will be revealed soon. And our next AMA is with start from S. Satoshi actually retweeted this CertiK post and he just put the 3 dots here. You can see there's 1, 2, 3 dots. So most probably, I would say high possibility CertiK will have an AMA hosting with SHIBA project on the Tuesday. And also, okay, if CertiK is gonna do AMA with SHIBA, most probably I believe that the ShibaSwap or the auditing is going to be finished soon, and the ShibaSwap is gonna be released anytime soon. So something that we can take note, and if it does an AMA talking about the ShibaSwap release soon, then most possibility the SHIBA will have a very strong recovery, even higher and higher, maybe towards the 0.13 area, or maybe all the way up higher and higher. But looking at the short-term chart right now on the 4-hourly chart, something that we shouldn't be panicked. The lowest support line right now that we can find is around 0.7 area. So let's say if it does falls below the 0.7 area, I think that's a good time for you to enter the market. And let's say you are already entering the market, then to be panicked, just wait for the announcement, wait for any other updates that can actually benefit the SHIBA to recover sooner or later. So yeah, definitely something we can take note on the SHIBA INU. But also that we also need to look at the BTC versus USDT, because the BTC USDT plays a major role on the overall crypto space. Like I mentioned before, if Bitcoin falls, then most of the altcoins will fall. But if Bitcoins recover, then most of the altcoins will recover. So right now, looking at the 4-hourly chart, yes, Bitcoin is not doing alright. It's still falling below, getting lower and lower. Even though right now you only have 7 more minutes to go before the 4-hourly candlestick close. And I believe one thing Bitcoin might do around this area, it might just recover all the way back up here later around 35,000, then it will just fluctuate around this area. So something to be monitoring is around 32,000, 33,000 mark. If you like to enter Bitcoin, then around 32,000 all the way to 33,000 will be a good time for you to re-enter the Bitcoin. Let's say if Bitcoin does recover, I believe that most of the altcoins will recover. Why Bitcoin really falls? Because of the Chinese miners. I mean, around China, they actually have powered down, and the hash rate of the Bitcoin has fallen 8 months low. 8 months low is considered a lot. Not to say closing miners does directly impact the price, but it actually indirectly affect the price also. So as long as the miners are closing down, the hash rate are going down, the difficulties are getting lesser and lesser, I believe that the China's investors or the China's miners will take the opportunity to sell off all the coins to cover up their expenses, or maybe cover up their whole company, and so on and so forth. Maybe that's the reason why the price of the Bitcoin continues to plummet. And I believe that sooner or later we'll have a very strong recovery after that. So nothing to be worried of. Bitcoin is doing alright, SHIBA is doing alright, most of the altcoins is doing alright. Okay, so as long as we stay still, don't be panicked, steady, I believe that sooner or later in this week or coming weeks, definitely we'll see the SHIBA and also the Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies will start to do some recovery. So I think that's all for today's episode. If you like my episode today, remember to click like, share and subscribe. Gonna see you guys soon, and goodbye.